everyone, I'm super excited. I will be taking myself out on a date today. And if you think that sounds lonely or lame or that I don't have any friends, that is not the case. I really want to say that you really should get in the habit of learning how to hang out with yourself. Otherwise, you might discover that if your friends are ever busy or if you're not constantly and consistently around people that you care about or friends or whatever, you might feel lonely in the times that they are away. So I think it's really important to get into the habit of just enjoying your own company. When you cheer yourself on, love and believe in yourself, and go on your own little adventures, you're going to learn that you'll face a lot less disappointment and frustration if you discover yourself on your own. Maybe your friends always bail on something big. Maybe you've grown apart. Maybe you've always been a loner, or you're doing your own thing and following your own path in life, and no one's really supportive or understanding of that. That is perfectly normal, but if you highly depend on social interaction and or validation, you'll learn that feeling alone hits way harder when you're forced into it instead of embracing it earlier on. And I'm not saying you have to pick one, either being on your own or having social groups. I'm just saying that if you learn how to do both, then you'll never have to wait for anyone. No one's going to hold you back from going anywhere or doing anything, and if they're able to come along, that's amazing. Or if they're not, you don't have to change your entire plan or miss out on something you really wanted to do because they can't come along anymore. Often after high school, you get distance from your friends, whether you want to or not. And for the few you still stay in touch with, usually everyone's too busy or they have to bail for good reason. That's my biggest issue. And unfortunately, in my personal experience, because I'm a very extroverted and friendly person, when it comes to guy friends, even if I'm very transparent that I only want to be friends and nothing more, sometimes they'll hope that this friendship evolves into something else. And so I usually end up losing them because while I just wanted a really awesome friend group to go on cool adventures with, they wanted more and I cannot give it to them and I'm not obligated to. And so I'm left with a lot of traveling friends, which is awesome. I have friends all around the world. They'll let me stay at their place if I need to. They'll go on adventures with me. But that only really helps you if you're on the road. When you get back home, you'll find that you don't really have anyone to hang out with. And that's why I just really love self-dates. When I'm traveling, I have so many friends to hang out with. When I'm at home, I have a few, but not as many. And then when I'm just by myself, I could just enjoy my own company. Let's get going. We have our music, we have a nice little summer tropical drink, and we're not going anywhere but the gas station right now. The best part about self-dates is not having to worry about looking cute, eating delicate, or watching what you order and wondering if your date's going to pay. Personally, I've always preferred to split the bill because I don't like anyone thinking they own my soul now because they bought me a drink at the bar or paid for my dinner meal. With self-dates, you never have to worry about that. Eat all your food, eat as greedy and sloppily as you want, and get yourself a big old to-go box, take it out, and go on your merry little way.
Hi loners, so I just had some really good Italian pasta. It was so good that I had to take a carry-out box because I could not finish it. I think the funniest and most, hilarious part about eating alone is when you show up in a place and you're looking really nice and they're like, oh, are you waiting for anyone? Or is anyone else coming? And you're like, nope, just me and all my lonely glory. But that said, honestly, I'm really chill with it. I think I'm just really comfortable with myself. And if you feel a little anxious about taking yourself on a date and getting all dressed up, don't be. It's important to love yourself. But some tips as far as going out, personally me, I'm really comfortable with it. I have a lot of fun with it. But if you are a little anxious, I would say to pick a place that is not that busy that you know of. And it's a really good way to support small businesses and just kind of enjoy your day without worrying about running into like your ex or your college professor or anybody else you're trying to avoid. But yeah, pick a place that is kind of quiet. Obviously don't go on like a Friday night at 8 o'clock and be surprised you're seeing everybody you don't want to see because you're gonna see them. But I think weekdays are the perfect days for self-dates.
Now we are going to the mall, which I pretty much have all to myself. It's the middle of the day and no one's really here. It's time to go shopping. If you feel awkward doing all this kind of stuff alone, use headphones. My goodness, will someone please teach me how to summarize? Unlike me in the video, I'll keep it short for you. I spent about $100 on myself today. $50 on summer clothes, $25 on pasta including tip, and then at one point I actually went to go run some errands and went to the store to buy practical stuff. Mind you, I took myself on this date after I paid a lot of my bills, therefore I had a limit on what I could spend. So anyways, after I ran the errands at the store, I decided that I wanted to go to get some frozen yogurt. At this point, the day is almost over. All I'm gonna do is see a movie after this and head home. However, I have about 20 bucks left in my account. I still need to save about $15 for the movie ticket, but I'm already at the yogurt place. So I decided to risk it. I go in. If you're familiar with these places, you know that they weigh by the cup. And so I went ahead, got my cup, and it came to like $5 and some change. I was like, great. I checked my bank to see if I still have enough for the movie ticket, and there's $13.85 in my account. I go online to purchase my movie ticket, and the movie ticket is $13.85.
If I would have put one more strawberry in my cup, I would have been like a few cents short for the movies. I understand now. I really understand when they say it's the little things in life, because that was pretty cool to see. That's all. Anyways, we're going to go to the movies now.
Hey y'all, okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you how you can just easily make your own like trail mix to take to the movies. All you need is a Ziploc bag and your favorite snacks, you know, stuff that's not too, I guess, noisy or smelly. Personally, paying $15 for a small thing of popcorn, I'm not the hugest fan of, and I hope that one day, even if I was super wealthy, I would still be humble enough to not pay $15 for a thing of popcorn. That said, this is just an alternative, you know, just so you have something to snack on while you're in the theater. I've seen stories of people sneaking in actual food like sushi or subs. We are not taking it to that level, we are just trying to have something to munch on during the movie. So all I did was take popcorn, I filled it about halfway into the bag, and then I mixed in some M&Ms and these like crunchy peanuts that are really good, and I shook up the bag a little bit, and then bam, trail mix. If you want, you could just layer it. Personally, I shook up the bag because I wanted to play with the textures and flavors a little bit. I got butter, barbecue, and chocolate, but you could just layer it so that all your snacks are like in order if you want as well. It's just your preference. For me, this is the perfect snack, and I'll probably just bring like a bottle of water, which I'm pretty sure is allowed. If your theater is strict on bringing stuff in, or if they check bags, this is the kind of thing you could just like put in a pocket, or even if it's summer or if you're wearing form-fitting clothes, you could tie a jacket around your waist and put it into your pocket, and that way you have it in the theater as well. I don't drink soda or eat any kind of gummy candy, so this is the perfect snack, honestly. And the best part about self-dates, you don't have to share your snacks with anyone. That said, let's go to the movies. Hey y'all, I just got back home from the movie. I'm just going to show off some of my clothing haul I got from the mall today. I also ordered some really cute clothes offline a few days before, and so it's really great because some of the stuff kind of matches, and I'm able to mix and match some of these outfits. So yeah. I am absolutely in love with this lace-up black top I got, and it actually matches this lace-up black skirt that I ordered offline a few days ago. So I have a little ensemble with that.
Y'all, I'm back home. I am all onesied up. I got the slippers on. Oh, okay. Fell out the frame. Yeah, I'm gonna take a hot shower. I'm going to put on a cleansing mask. Alright, there we go. It's good enough. Hop in the shower. But yeah, that is my day. I really enjoyed it. I want to say, if you're going to take yourself out on a date, do not let anything interrupt it or dampen it or anything like that.
don't let anybody come at you with anything. Don't let any kind of, like, earlier today, I got a rejection for something that I was applying for, writing-wise. In the middle of my treat yourself day, I was just driving, bam, I got the little notification. I was like, oh, and I could have been bummed, could have been upset about it, but it was my day. It was my day today. I wasn't gonna let anything ruin it. And so, yeah, I acknowledged it and I moved on and I kept on with my little treat myself day. So I'm not saying you're not allowed to feel things or deal with stuff that you usually deal with, but try to, like, if you're gonna give yourself a day, try to give yourself the whole day. Don't let anything come at you. Put your defenses in high gear and just enjoy yourself. Really treat yourself. But yeah. I mentioned this earlier when I was rambling, but since I cut that out, I want to stress it now. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money to treat yourself or do something nice. Once again, I want to stress the fact that you do not have to have a high budget to take yourself out on a date. You don't have to go to the fanciest place to eat. You don't have to see the most expensive movie or go do the most expensive activity. If you can spare, $20 out of your paycheck or whatever and just take yourself to get something cheap to eat that's still good, or, go to one of those theaters I was talking about if you like movies where they play like new movies but they've been out for a few months and they're cheaper to see. Definitely try to do that, or do something free. If you live by a park or something like that, or if you want to go take a walk in a very public and safe area, listen to an audiobook, pack a picnic, something like that. Those are still very fun activities you can enjoy, and just getting comfortable with being alone by yourself. So yeah, that's what I want to say. If you are broke, because we have all been there, there's no shame in it, and you don't have $20 to spend, you don't have $10 to spend, you don't have $5 or $1 to spend, make it a self-date at home. I know the whole point of taking yourself on a date is supposed to be like getting out there, getting the fresh air, especially with summer being here, and enjoying yourself. But if you are not able to do that whatsoever, use what you have at home, okay? If you have any kind of like movie subscription or something, or a television series subscription, sit down, watch a movie, pop some popcorn, do what I'm doing right now, put on a face mask if you have one. Just do some self-care, take a hot shower, start a bubble bath, drink some tea. Use what you have in your environment and be smart about it so that you can still enjoy yourself with a day at home if you are not able to get out, or if you are on a very, very tight budget and you cannot spend anything whatsoever. But that said, yeah, I'm going to let this sit for a little bit. Hop in the shower. Oh, paint your nails if you like stuff like that. Paint your nails. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna hop in the shower and then spend the rest of the afternoon watching some TV and sorting out my life. That's all I have for you. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna listen to some music now and leave you all with some closing notes. And so I don't get slapped with a copyright claim, I will leave you all with my voiceover.
Well, that is about it, y'all. I really did enjoy my day, and I do stuff like this kind of often, so I didn't feel lonely. I will admit I don't do it too often because I feel like if I did it every day or something, then I might feel a little bit lonely. But maybe once a week or every 2 weeks, it's good just to get out and enjoy yourself. If you're still feeling hesitant, my biggest advice is to be confident and focus on enjoying the activity you're doing. You are with yourself your entire life, and you belong wherever you want to be. So get used to enjoying your own company and presence in places. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Y'all, I cannot stress how much I miss this side of myself. So this is a repost. It was on the Travel Channel. I have virtually moved it over to the Spam because it's better suited here. I cannot get over how precious I used to be, how clear my skin was, and how unbothered a bitch was. I am working to get back to that point. So this was from a couple years ago. I'm not gonna lie, these days, especially after 2020, I feel like I developed a dependency on social connection, and there's nothing wrong with having friends, but I just feel like I didn't allow all of the best energy into my space and my circle, and so therefore, I developed a dependency on people and maybe energy and environments that were not the best for me. I also allowed a lot of people to travel with me, and that's kind of like my special little thing for myself, and it didn't always turn out well. So now I'm trying to get back to just
just being on my own again, being solo, being happy and content with my own company. And I've struggled with it a little bit. On one hand, I got it down because it comes natural in me. On the other hand, I'm like, okay, well, groups and this and let's link up and and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's been hard. For my own mental health and personal growth, I still want to be around people that I vibe with and, be around different type of energies and personalities. But ironically, I don't have the energy to interact much these days, and my social media has also gone down, so it's definitely a double-edged sword. That said, I am getting back to myself. I love the fact that I used to take myself out on dates, and I actually decided to plan some major stuff coming up for myself. I'm about to spoil out myself, because if you aren't loving on yourself first, you're not gonna know how to hold the standard for other people to love you, whether that's platonically, romantically, intimately, whatever. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.